When Julia inherited the old farmhouse from her grandmother, everyone told her to sell it. It's too far out, they said. It's falling apart, they warned. But Julia needed the escape. The house sat at the end of a forgotten gravel road, surrounded by a forest that looked like it hadn't breathed in years. The air was still, heavy with the scent of rot and wet leaves. Inside, everything was just as her grandmother had left it. Porcelain dolls on dusty shelves, cross-stitched Bible verses on the walls, and an old rotary phone mounted in the hallway, despite there being no dial tone. Julia settled in. For a while, it was peaceful. Then came the knocking. It started on the third night. Faint, almost polite. 3 soft taps on the guest room door at exactly 3:03 a.m. Julia lived alone. The first night, she chalked it up to the wind. The second night, she stayed awake and listened. Again, 3 soft knocks, steady and patient. By the 5th night, she couldn't take it anymore. She waited in the dark hallway, holding her breath, heart thundering in her ears. At 3:03, the knocking came. 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. From inside the guest room, she opened the door. Nothing. Just an old rocking chair, gently swaying, though the windows were sealed shut. She started locking the guest room after that, though the knocking never stopped. Always 3 taps, always at 3:03. One night, she left the house altogether, sleeping in her car. The knock still came, echoing in her dreams like a heartbeat. When Julia finally broke and called a priest, the man paled the moment he stepped inside. He turned on his heel and left without a word. Later, he called her and said, "It's not the house that's haunted, it's you." Julia didn't understand, not until she found her grandmother's diary in the attic. The last entry read, "The guest won't leave. It wears my daughter's face now. If you're reading this, it already knows you're here." Julia never slept again, and every night at 3:03 the knocking continues. But now, it's at her bedroom door.